Is this thing on? Hello? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? What up? Alright, let's get started, eh? Let's do it up. Corey sent over 2 saying, I need the slap. Give me life. Alright. I had to warm up my hands in order to give life through a slap. It's not that easy. It's not as easy as you'd think. But if you were looking for life through a slap, I hope that delivered. Corey, thank you very much. Taylor Bost. Oh, dude, the heartbreak. Just a hair behind Corey. Sent over Buck saying, kidding me, Corey. GG. Taylor, dude, thank you very much still. Definitely do appreciate it, man. What's up, MSD? BG, I can't stop him. Metal has truly become inexorable and has a plethora of vices that cannot be contained. His beyond godlike power will consume existence as we know it. The multiverse will die. What's happening? We talking about you? I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening. All right, we need to get started though. Let me change that. Cool. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. All right. So we're good there. Sweet. Let's get a tweet out. Dearest, at Marvel Champions. Let's see. I wish I could play the final son of a countdown, but YouTube would get very angry at me. So hum it to yourself as we embark upon this final final search for the big old sassy squatch. There we go. No. God, I'm getting worse and worse at typing that. It's unbelievable. Okay, anyway, tweet. Cool. Cool. Let's go. Black Seth from Saturn over 2 saying, touch me now. Hashtag tip MSD. Ban me to fart. Wow. Really squeezed as much as you possibly could in there, huh? Yuki sending over 3 of them Polish bucks as well. Yuki, thank you, dude. Say I do my 6-star King Groot today. Previous 2 polls were also dupes. Black Panther Civil War and Jugs kill me. Ugh. Yuki. Youch, dude. I honestly kind of like King Groot, as you may have noticed, and I don't know if you could be persuaded. But still, yeah. That is pretty rough, dude. Bellikov sent it over 2 as well, saying that emergency maintenance earlier though. Is that you? Is that you on the troll account? Or are you talking about the actual emergency maintenance that we got hit with earlier today? Because there was a troll, for those who weren't around. We had an imposter, Kabam Mike, in here talking about emergency maintenance starting up. Either way, Bellikov, thank you very much. Or the 2. Like Seraphim, coming right up, buddy. That's 1. And Son of a... She parried me. There was some high kicking farts going on here. Alright, anyway. 2 parry farts. Done. Dysentery Joe sent it over a buck. Dysentery Joe, thank you, dude. Saying, BG, have you heard about the shortage of coins in circulation in the US? Guess America's just out of common sense. Dysentery Joe. First off, boo. Second, was this a popular joke recently or something like that? Because I think someone just said this joke yesterday or the day before or something like that. It's on some new, I don't know, some news thing or something like that. Some podcast maybe or something. Either way, still boo. Boo. And holy super chats. Wow. All right. Rip set it over 5 as well. Good old Rip 934. Thank you, man. As always, saying pulling an all-nighter. Probably. If not an all-nighter, then I'll take a brief nap. Ooh, with 5 stars. They're just coming back. Cool. Well, I've got a few 4 stars left to go, so I'll clear out those first, and then we'll get to the 5s. But it'll be mostly an all-nighter. I don't know. Like I said, I might take like a 2 or 3 hour nap or something like that. I feel strong right now. Like I don't need it, but the night's still young. Still have 12 hours to go in this grind, so we'll see. But thank you, dude. Salvis sending over €2 saying good luck with the grind. Thank you, man. I don't want to potentially mess up your name again. I might even be messing up your first name, but either way, thank you very much for the support. Jay Seekin81 sending over a buck as well. Jay, thank you very much. And support on freaking real, guys. Saying BG 5.2.5 is driving me crazy. You could even say it is becoming the bane of my existence. Good luck on the grind. Boo. I was about to say good luck, maybe offer some tips, and then I see the joke. The bane of my existence being the first quest that has bane in all of the story content. Another one has fallen prey to Tom's army. We've lost another one, guys. He's with Tom now. Boo. Christopher Cordova sent it over too, saying, when is Abyss Man? On Friday. Made a video talking all about my plans. Well, I made a bunch of videos, but I made a final video talking about my plans. And yeah, it's going down on Friday. I'm gonna start. So, I mean, it's almost Thursday now, a couple hours from Thursday. But anyway, after this grind is over, it's gonna take a little bit of time to kind of recover from the grind, rest up a little bit, get my Sasquatch, rank him up. I'm not looking to do a full Abyss run after doing a marathon grind session like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rank him up, assuming you get him, and I'm going to get the run started. I'm going to ramp up Sabretooth on Thing, and then I'm going to stop. It's not going to be streamed. That part is going to be just recorded, which I will upload, but it's just going to be recorded. And then Friday, I don't know exactly what time I'm starting. It's probably going to be early afternoon Pacific time, maybe around like 1 or 2 Pacific. I'm gonna hop into the Abyss and we're gonna knock out the full path. So yeah, dude, thank you for the 2. Jimmy Bates hit that member button 3 months in a row. It's telling me here. I don't know. It's always so weird when those things pop up. I'm not sure if the person's in chat or if it's just popping up. Either way, Jimmy, if you're in here or if you're hearing this in the playback or something, or telepathically, I don't know. Thank you very much for the continued support. Corey sent it over to as well, saying we are requesting a longer stream tonight. Sir Bald. It's probably not going to happen, man. It's probably not going to happen. Yeah, after stream, I will probably, I didn't really, I haven't eaten too much in the past, like I ate after the stream last time, but I haven't eaten anything since then. And I was getting a little bit hungry, but I was like, no, I'll save it till after the stream. So what I'm probably gonna do is eat a little something. Nothing too crazy, because otherwise that will knock you out. That's a tip for anyone grinding and trying to stay up or whatever. Don't eat too much; it will knock you out. And then I don't know, man. Go lay out on a couch. Mindlessly grind to a movie or something like that. Won't be any extended streams tonight. Black Seraphim sent it over to saying, so BG. Wow. Are you going to, I think you're talking about carjacking? Maybe that's what you're talking about. Dude, come on, man. It's getting harder and harder to read your messages. What the F? I can't even read the rest of that. You're sick, man, Black Seraphim. What the F, dude? Thank you for the 2, but I ain't reading that message. Family friendly, man. Alright, Belikov sent it over 5 saying, nah, I'm not the troll. Saw the game go down, immediately started sweating bullets because the grind. You're killing it. Hope you get him. Okay. Got it, man. Well, dude, thank you for another 5. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much. Jaylon sending over a buck as well. Hang on, let me see if I can find you a message here. Whoops. Aha, just asking how much I'm putting up. I don't know. I don't have like an exact number that I'm stopping at. I'm just gonna keep grinding until I can't grind anymore. If there wasn't so much riding on getting Sasquatch in terms of the abyss for me, then I 100% would not refresh anymore. I would be confident enough. It's never guaranteed, but I would be confident enough that I could put up enough of a score in these last 12 hours that I would not refresh. Because I've already made all these plans and stuff like that and farmed up all these resources and talked it up, and I also just really want to do it. I may decide to refresh a bit more, but I'm not even sure on that. Because I'm really thinking this guy's gonna go over 80. Is he actually that hyped? I only know, I mean, a good way to gauge it is sometimes just looking at the people in my alliance grinding. I think only one person is grinding for him, which is Enzo. I haven't heard a ton of people mention that they're grinding for the champ. Maybe they're just being quiet on it. I don't know. I've looked at the arena scores in the like the 7-hour events and the 22-hour events and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm in like the top 100 of all of those. So I would bet that I wouldn't have to refresh, but I don't know. I might do it just because. NY Sean is going to put up 150 mil. I mean, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, but one person doesn't get the prize. 150 people get the prize. Thought I was smelling your... What? Coming from outside, a skunk is having a fright out there. Huh. Okay. Anyway, Derek G sent it over a buck. Derek, thank you, dude. See if I could find your last. Oh, I think I found it. And then I scrolled. Where'd that go? Here we go. How much money for you to double your stream time tonight? No, man. It ain't a money thing. I just... Actually, okay. Well, if we're talking money, $1 million, and I will stream from now until the end of the until the end of the arena. But anything less, nah, I'm gonna end my normal time. I appreciate the thought, man. I appreciate the idea, but nah, ain't a money thing. I'm just trying to enjoy the rest of this grind, kind of the way I want to do it. I love streaming, but has to be the right amount. You know what I mean? Too much of anything is not good. So, yeah, dude. Thank you very much for the buck. Tom sending over a buck as well. Where are you at, Tom? Here we go. BG, I'm trying my hardest to not mention my favorite part of the living room. I think I've done well. Oh, I think I've done well so far. Really, dude? It only barely makes sense. It only barely sounds like so far. Boo. Boo. Take a lap. Do you think he's that good or just for Sabretooth? Well, I'm getting him for Sabretooth 100%. I'm hoping he's good. I actually have no clue if he's good or not. So when I had access to him through the CCP, that's when I was traveling. So I didn't get a chance to play him. I only barely had an opportunity to try out his synergy just to see like how viable is it to build up these Furies. So I did that little test. I actually did that test twice. The one that I uploaded, just to see like, okay, is it consistent? Like this worked out pretty well, but is it consistent? Plus I wasn't recording the first time, and I figured, well, I better record this so people know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I did that twice, and that's pretty much all the testing I was able to do. I didn't actually play Sasquatch himself. I did watch Legacy's CCP vid on him. I might have watched one or two other vids. I don't remember. He seemed interesting. He seemed like he has potential, but I don't know. The way Lags talked him up was kind of cool, but not better than the other Mystics. Or not someone he would choose over the other Mystics. But at the same time, we have such a limited amount of time to test and everything too that who knows. Right when Doom came out, people didn't figure out Doom's maximum potential. You know, that took a little bit of time. So maybe Sasquatch is a god, and maybe he's just okay, and maybe he's just for synergy. Okay, People's Elbow Raid sent it over a buck saying, Beaver, how the heck are ya? Fantastic. Enough about you. Since I saw you earlier, I could not stop thinking about sunglasses because your shiny head is making me blind. While shopping, I remember it is your birthday. Happy birthday, Pilo. Pilon equals Baldy. Okay. Got it. Oh my goodness. Like, I mean, People's Elbow Raid. Did we get raided too? Did I miss it because I've been rambling so much about Sasquatch? Thank you for the raid if that's the case. But People's Elbow Raid, thank you very much. You're always so thoughtful in remembering it's my birthday and that I'm bald. Which is tough to do. It's tough to remember that I'm bald. Especially because I'm not full head of hair under this bald cap. But anyway, thank you. Christopher Cordova's at an over 2 saying, who will you rank / options with the tier 5 class catalyst? So I actually just ran down the list in the earlier stream, so it's a little bit fresh on my mind. So I have I have a Cosmic that I have no champion to give to at the moment, so I'm hoping to pull a good Cosmic. Corvus is actually ideal since I'm going to be using Corvus for other paths in the Abyss as well. Of course, he's a great champion just overall, but he's not necessarily my my favorite. Like, if I could have any pick, I don't even know who I'd want. The Cosmic class has got a lot of good options. I don't have a Cap Marvel, So that'd be fun to play with. But anyway, I am hoping I pull a Corvus, and I would rank him up to help use to clear out the rest of the Abyss. I also have a Mutant class Catalyst. I'm like 4% away from forming it, and that's going to go to Omega Red, so I don't need those two class types. I kind of want skill if I can awaken Aegon. That way I could take Aegon to rank 3, and that would be huge for clearing out the rest of the Abyss. But at the same time, because I already have half, or a little over half even, of a tier 5 skill catalyst, that would just be okay. That's not even the preferred catalyst to pull. So the two bad ones would be the Cosmic and Mutant. And then the kind of just okay, neutral feeling about it would be skill, because I'm not going to have any other champion to give skill to after Aegon eventually gets awakened. So, and then the probably best options for me would be Science, Mystic, or Tech in no particular order. If I get Science, I can give it to Torch, who I'm also using in the Abyss, and just having him at rank 3 would be nice. I don't have any champions to give a Catalyst to for Tech and Mystic, but those are the two class types that I'm leaning towards when I complete the Abyss to get a get the Abyss Nexus. And just in general, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before I pull a good champion from those two class types. I have a Mystic Awakening gem, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking towards right now. 3 good classes, 1 neutral class, and 2 bad classes. So pretty good odds that I'll get something that's helpful to me. Of course, we all know what's gonna happen. It's gonna of course I'm gonna double up on one of the ones I don't want. But you know, whatever. No matter what, I'll use a catalyst at some point, even if it is not what I'm looking for today. Okay, Derek G, though, sending over 5 of them Canadian bucks, talking about a couple of toonies and a loony, saying too much of anything is not good. You play that card? Really? Hashtag not too much grinding. Oh, man. Dude, even grinding. There's not enough grinding in 3 days, but even grinding. I'm going to have to take a little break after I get this guy. Hopefully. But yeah, I mean, that's why I streamed earlier today. Because I did want to stream more today, but that was kind of the point of the day stream. Spread it out instead of all at the nighttime. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's so much, there's still so much to do. Like even after this grind is over. I also want to hopefully finish editing my a video tonight that I could upload tomorrow. So yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if that's all there was, just streaming. But there's other things that I want to do too. Got it. What's up, dude? What's up, BG in chat? Hope everyone has been doing good, dude. All good on over here at least. You're good over on the East Coast, man. BG, how many 4 stars do you have maxed out? I think it's 63 or 66 or something like that. It's a tiny bit over 60. Just a tiny bit. Is he still talking? Pixie Bell, nonstop, always and forever. Twitterverse if you can. What do we got? Lakers bodyguard. Some people may ask, what makes me happy? To that I reply with this photo because a picture is worth 1,000 words. I have a feeling that feeling is mutual. Just finding a oh, I see. Ew, doubling up. Energy refill and a revive. Beautiful. Very nice. Good stuff. BG, 1 million, you say? I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows Joe Rogan and he knows Elon Musk. We can get this done. Okay, good. Happy to hear it. Just did Realm of Legends for the first time with a rank 3 4-star guillotine 2099. Nice. Gina, that is awesome. Good champion for it. All right, I think this would give me a death match, so I'm gonna stop here. I've got some other 440s, but they get sketchy in this territory, so let's move on to the 5 stars. All right, man. Second to last round of the 5 stars. This feels good. I already did I already ran my 6 stars before the stream started, so I only have 1 round of 6 stars to go. After this round of 5 stars, 1 round of 5 stars, and those are both in the morning, and then just a whole bunch of 4 stars in between. Brian. What are we talking about here, Roboto? Your last one's a bunch of pineapples. Oh, BG Tweeter gameplay? What do we got? Is it this? Is it this right here? I hate fighting them all. It's called covered up for you guys, but I was fighting them all. I have to actually pay attention when fighting that guy. Are there any other games you will play in the future? Of course, man. Tons and tons of games. My whole life is going to be playing games. But if you're talking about like streaming and making content for them, the only one coming up soon would be Realm of Champions. I want to try that game out. I don't know if I'm going to make much content or anything. Man, just shredded. Feels like you're in an incursion run right here with this Venom. But yeah, Realm of Champions. I'll try that game out. If I like it, then I'll continue to play it. If I don't like it, well, that's fine too. I mean, I'm still very happy with contest here, so. But I'd play both if I liked Realm. Yeah, Venom is a beast, dude. He is a beast indeed. What was I gonna say? As far as other games go, I don't know what else. I mean, I usually like to kind of dive into one or like maybe 2 games at a time, like at most. Usually I don't like to divide my time too much. I like to find a game that could really kind of draw my attention for long periods of time. I have gotten into like PC MMOs in the past, but none of them interest me at the moment. Somewhat curious in a game called Ashes of Creation, but I don't even know if I'll get into that. Sometimes MMOs are, it's not like they take too much time, you know. So does that mean if you go on Joe Rogan's show, we'll see you, Joe, and Elon smoking weed while we watch you play MCOC grinding away? Yeah, sure. If I go, if all 3 of us are together, sure. How many tips for Bane? Trying to get uncollected, and I'm on the last 2 quests. Bane. So Bane is, it's a lot about like the feel of it, like feeling out the timer so that you know when to kind of back off and when to attack. I'll try to call out a couple of tips, things to watch for as you're getting used to the node. Number 1, you want to bait specials early, like very early compared to when you would maybe normally bait specials in a given fight. Like when the Bane timer is probably less than halfway down, like you don't have to be super exact with it. It's not like I'm watching the timer or like baiting at a specific spot in the timer every time. But just while you're getting used to the node, I'd say when the timer is like less than halfway from when it would be transferring over to you, maybe still 75% of the time left on the clock before it's gonna transfer over to you, start baiting out a special. And if they don't throw it, I mean, that's fine. You just need to not give them too much power, so that way when the timer is really starting to get low and there's only a couple of seconds left on it, you can parry stun and you can slow down your combo even just to stretch things out, delay your attacks just a little bit, just like that. That'll help you transfer the Bane back without eating too much damage, or if any damage. So yeah, just baiting specials early and often, and then knowing when it's the right time to switch from like, okay, this guy's probably not going to throw their special, let me set up a time to kind of throw Bane back over on them. It's a lot about that with Bane. I had a particularly tough time with Bane when it first came out, and here's something that's good just for any time you're handling a new node that is giving you a bit of trouble. Don't even do the quest with the idea that you're gonna beat the quest that day. Hop into the quest and just play until all of your champions are dead. All right, don't use any items. I'm not telling you to do the quest item list, but just for the sake of like practicing, hop into the quest, go through it until all of your champions are dead, including synergy partners and all that stuff. And when your champions die, if you didn't make it very far, just back out, and you don't even have to try again. I mean, if you want, you could try a couple of times or something like that, but I would literally just try it once a day and then just go do something else. Like I didn't want to waste too much of my energy, didn't want to waste too much of my time, so I just did it once a day, and then I'd go do something else. And by the end of the week, after doing that for just 5-10 minutes a day, I was much better at it, and each day I was getting a little bit further, and then finally, I was maybe halfway through the quest, and I was like, okay, I can reasonably do this. Let me use some items and finish the quest. So you might have to do something like that with Bane. It also helps to have power control champions. This way you can, if they're not throwing their specials, you can just drain their power, or champions that heal, because inevitably you're going to take some amount of damage, so just sustainable champions are nice for it as well. That's pretty much it. Randomized sent it over to saying, Twitter please, oh great god of bald caps, with a question mark. Sure. What do we got on Twitter? Here's a good one. What's the best part of living in Switzerland? Not sure, but the flag is a big plus. Ugh. Also, my eyes still hurt from the daystream shine. Wow. Hashtag mod fits. Hashtag ban me please. Alright, if you really want to be banned. Boo. Boo. Abathid sent it over a buck as well, saying, yo BG, I have one path left in 5.4, and it's the all or nothing Ant-Man. Any tips? I remember that path, actually. I don't remember all the fights on the path, but I remember that Ant-Man. I don't know what champions you have available to you. The strategy that I did for that fight was I just built up poise charges with Stark Spidey, and I only did heavy attacks. Served two purposes. Number one, I was getting in some big damage without giving the opponent too much power. Just hoping for these big crits. And then number two, every once in a while it would drain his power too. So yeah, I think you need to find a champion like that can maybe deal lots of damage without doing too many attacks. Omega Red didn't exist at the time, but Omega Red is another great example of this. Ghost with the hood synergy is good because of course you can just survive the L3, you can survive that all or nothing. Other forms of power control, if you have those at your disposal, can be helpful. Or just champions that can tank those specials too. I want to say Archangel could be good for it as well, since he can, if you get lucky, if you get good rolls on the neuros, you can deal lots of damage without having to do too many attacks. That's a possibility. Yeah, I think it comes down to champ selection. Those are some options at least. Again, I'm not sure which champs you're working with, but maybe that at least gives some idea. Because there's not much you can do to really play around that node in terms of just bringing whatever champion you want. It's more about like bringing the right champion for that fight or path specifically, you know. I hope that helps at least a little bit. It is a tough path, but hey, if it's your last one, then the rewards will be worth it. Good luck to you. Epic Assassin sending over a buck. Epic Assassin, thank you very much. Saying check last couple chat messages and need some advice. Okay. Hang on. Coming right up. Let me get through this fight real quick. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Hey BG, so now I'm in a different rank up crisis. I have the resources for either Omega Sig 200 or Unawakened Ghost to rank 5. But I'm now considering Venom the Duck 6-star to rank 2 for variant 5. No suicides, by the way. Hold on. Omega Sig 200 or Unawakened Ghost rank 5, considering Venom the Duck rank 2 for variant 5. I mean, we haven't got the info about variant 5 yet, right? Or am I missing something? Venom the Duck might be good for it, but I mean, I'm not really expecting him to be good. I'm expecting Venom to be good. I don't know if I mean, maybe it's something to do with the symbiotes. Is that why? I actually haven't looked into variant 5 at all in the slightest. so maybe that's the part I'm missing here. Regardless, unless it turns out that Venom the Duck is a god for variant 5, I think it's probably a better idea to go with Omega or Ghost. They're just such strong champions. If Venom the Duck does turn out to be a god for variant 5, then hey, it's another story, but I think we need to kind of wait and see how the nodes look, and just give more time on that. So I can't really say if you'd rank him up or not. Between Omega Red and Ghost, they're both such beasts of champs. That's a really tough one too. Let me see what your other message is. I've asked this before, but since variant 5 is dropping, the picture has changed a little. I'm Cav with no suicide. Should I rank 5 Omega for bleed AQ, Ghost for variant 3 100%, or Venom of the Duck 6-star to rank 2 for variant 5? Okay, I would go with Ghost. That gives me some more info to work with. Even though Ghost is unawakened, I would go with Ghost is a known slayer of variant 3. She's very strong for variant 3. I mean, she's strong just in general, but you know, it's a tech variant and she can handle a lot of the fights in that place. So yeah, and of course she can handle bleed and alliance quests and stuff too. So that's got to be my recommendation. Of course, if you are just not a big fan of playing Ghost's unique playstyle, that's fine. It's just advice. You can rank up someone else. Don't sweat that. But that is my advice. Go with Ghost. Knock out variant 3. There's a good chance that variant 3 is going to be easier than variant 5 as well. I don't think I mean, really, nobody knows, but it was like a little teaser thing on the forums that I saw that mentioned something like, yeah, when the variant difficulties were added, they were targeting a certain player base or something, blah, blah, blah. It was very vague. But it seems like variant 5 is going to be a little bit more difficult, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'd go Ghost. Chris Gonzalez sending over a buck as well, saying, hey BG, how's it going, Banana Man? I'm doing good, man. Hopefully you are too. Saying, so I ranked 4 my Elsa. Is that good? Elsa's a strong champ, yeah. Also had an accident today. Felt pretty hard on my head. Dang, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. I have a mild concussion, no broken bones, face is swollen, but overall good. Woof. All right, man. I guess it could be worse. Slight silver lining to that, but dang, dude. Hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully you don't wake up with a like a major headache tomorrow or something like that. But dang, man. Yeah, so I don't know a ton about Elsa, but I keep hearing that she's an underrated champion, and I can see it every time I use her in the arena. Like, I actually look forward to playing her in the arena. That's one of my favorite things about the arena, is there's no other game mode that makes me want to play with these other champions quite like the arena does. You get a direct reward for playing with as much of your roster as possible. I only have her as a 4-star, but she is a maxed out 4-star, and she slays in the arena. So yeah, I think it's a good rank up. Thank you for the buck. Yuki sent it over 3 of them Polish bucks as well, saying, Brian, do you know whether matchmaking worked properly this time? So here's what I've heard. Yes, it worked properly. There was like a weird error message that some alliances were getting, but apparently if those alliances restarted their game, it showed up and matched them properly and everything's working. I haven't placed my defenders yet. I'm still waiting for like something to come up, and then, you know, because I got to change my masteries and stuff. So yeah, everything as far as I know is good with matchmaking at the moment. We'll see. We'll see. Little rocky, but working. Stroking my Saber sending over a buck as well. Thank you, dude. Saying, hi, Brianna. I mean, Brian, missed you, heart. Haven't seen you since a couple of hours ago. I know, it's been so long. What have you been doing with your life? Catch us all up to speed. What's what's going on in your world? If you happen to find any new love interests, or I don't know. Oh man. Stroke away Saber, thank you for the buck. God, I hate fighting guillotine. Alright, at least I got to turn off her heal. I always go so slow against guillotine in the arena. Especially while trying to not focus directly on the game. Variant 4 was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Variant 5 will be difficult, lemon difficult. Dang, dude, that does sound difficult. And I do like lemon, though. Potatoes and Delithius got to room 13. Think we got a shot? So, man, I saw that Taters was streaming, and when I clicked on the stream, he must have just been ending, but I think it was like due to technical difficulties. Literally there for like, he was live for 10 seconds and then cut out, and I wasn't able to watch the run when he got it back up and running. Is it just because by the title of the stream it sounded like there was only 2 teams left. It sounded like Slez's team got knocked out. Is that what's going on here? 13's pretty good. 13's definitely solid. Yeah, I mean, of course you guys have a shot, but I wouldn't say it's in the bag. A little bit of bad luck, a little bit of misplays. If you die and you try to walk down the same path as Bryn again, that could, and you take and you take his hack, anything can happen. Oh, 4 teams left. Oh, okay. All right, now I understand. Okay. When I saw like final 4 or whatever it was, I thought we were talking like 4 players, 2-on-2. All right, never mind. But yeah, you guys got a shot. You asked, don't laugh at me after I was clicking help for you. How dare you? I was laughing with you, not at you. All right, I was definitely laughing at you, but come on, man, it's a funny situation. That was the greatest thing. That was one of the best moments I've ever watched streaming. I've watched a lot of streams, so it's a high compliment. BGA just cleared Realm of Legends for the first time today. It was a lot easier than I thought. Hype and Guillotine 2099 were the MVPs. Nice. Well done. Congrats on the realm clear. BGA just defeated champion boss. Got 5-star ghost. Nice, man. That is awesome. Handsomely rewarded for your efforts. Good stuff. It was only funny because we won. Oh, it would have been funny either way to me. Only funny to you because you won, but I was laughing the whole time. I can assure you that. BG just, oh no, I just read that message. BG, is there anything I can do if I think I'm missing a path in Labyrinth? I've heard mixed results about contacting support. I've definitely heard in the past they would tell you like which spot you were missing, but I've also heard some people say that they contacted support and support didn't help them. Normally, if you're missing, if you're at like 99% or something, I think the only spot on the map that you could have skipped is the outer corner. Like one of the outer corners, at least. But I don't know that for sure. But yeah, man, I would try contacting support just to see what they say. If everyone grinds arena, then who will press help? Great questions of life are often left unanswered. Wow, dude, that's so true. What's up, my dude? What's up, Exotic Stench? BG hasn't left his chair to take a shower, eat, or, dare I say it, go outside? Hope Squatch is worth it, for the sake of the rest of his hair clinging to his head. Definitely worth it. Yeah, not only did I not leave this chair for all the reasons that you said, but I also did not get up to go to the bathroom. This stream is sponsored by Depends, when you need a little something that you can depend on. Crap. Dude, how great would it be if I actually did get a spot? Like, I don't have any sponsors. I've never had a stream. Well, I mean, other than like the channel members that used to be called sponsors. But anyway, never had like a company sponsor type thing. Never for a stream, never for a video. And how great would it be if my first and only sponsor would be an adult diaper? It'd be incredible. I wonder if anyone's, I mean, people have had to have tried to reach out to adult diaper companies just for the comedy factor, man. I almost want to make a video out of that. It's be like the only completely unrelated to MCOC video on the entire channel. Just me emailing Depends, trying to get them to sponsor me. Not really paying attention to Baldy. What's he talking about at Hunter? If that was at me, I might have told you. ABG, should I rank up Colossus? Because I have Omega. Colossus is a beast, whether you have Omega or not, man. Colossus, yeah, the answer is yes. If there's ever a question to rank that dude up. He's awesome. BG opened a single Cavalier and got 6-star Warlock out of 1 Cav. Dude, ultimate jackpot right there. Congrats. Exotic Stench, send it over 10. Exotic Stench, thank you, man. Saying that'd be great. It would hold this big D. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Exotic Stench, thank you very, very much, dude. Yeah, it makes even more sense when you put it that way. But thank you, man. Did you get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? I probably could. Just to be clear, I kind of joking around about sponsors and stuff like that. I have absolutely nothing against sponsors. It is possible that one day there will be some kind of sponsored content on the channel. It hasn't happened yet. I think I could only do sponsored content if it's something that I was really into, which there's not that many things that I'm really into, so the odds of that happening, it might be low. But like I legit did reach out to Odwalla, the company behind Mango Tango, which is now gone basically. If they wanted to sponsor me, dude, I would drink a Mango Tango on stream every single day. They wouldn't even have to pay me money. If they literally just shipped me enough product to drink, I would have been all for it. And then people would have been like, what's that delicious drink you're drinking? Oh, this delicious drink in my hand? This is a Mango Tango Nectar of the Gods. The unofficial Nectar of the Gods. And you can buy yours at these fine local retailers or something. I don't know. I wouldn't mind it at all. VG's got 6-star Doom and a 6-star. Nice, dude. Congrats on your Doom. VG, you stopping at 70 mil? Are you going for more? I ain't stopping, man. I'm not sure what score I'm gonna end at, but I ain't stopping until Kabam makes me stop. Hey summoners, do you have to grind arena for hours on end like me? Have you ever dropped your phone in the toilet on a featured grind? I've got a product that will improve your life better than Kabam ever will. Wow. Is that for the depends? The stream sponsored by Beans. No company, just Beans. There we go, dude. I don't mind giving back to the Beans of this world. They've given so much to me. Do you even check if anyone has reached out to you? Well, I beat that system. It's impossible for them to reach out to me. You don't gotta check anything if you don't have an email out there. There's no email in the about page on my YouTube. There's no email on my Twitter page. It is impossible for them to email me. All right, they have tried to send me messages though. It's been an extremely long time since I checked my there's actually a private message system on YouTube. I didn't even know how to check it for the longest time. I didn't even know it existed until I had a channel of my own. But I have gotten some private messages. I literally have not checked it since probably 2017. But in the past, I did get some private messages like, hey, do you want to showcase our product or you know, some random garbage like that. And then I have, it was only once that maybe it's more than once. There's only one that I can remember. Where someone on Twitter, like my DMs are also closed. These companies, they don't really want to reach out publicly, but there was one that reached out like semi-publicly at least. It was only at me, of course, but they did try to see if I was interested in some sort of sponsor thing via Twitter. That's it. I think I actually gave you a can or two when I saw you last year. Can or two of what? I'm sponsored by Mountain Dew Kickstart after I sent them 156 daily emails detailing how awesome my life is, and this actually convinced them to give me a year's supply of drink. Wow, dude. It's pretty sweet. I don't know if you did give me a can or two. I don't think I've ever had that, so you might have given it to someone else, or maybe you offered or something like that. But I don't really like energy drinks. I to be fair, I've only ever tried Red Bull, and this was also years ago. We're going back like over 10 years ago at this point. And I think that's the only one I ever tried. I had like a few sips and was like, this doesn't taste good. I don't want any more. And then a tiny bit mixed with alcohol. But I also haven't had that in that mixture, at least, in many years. That was probably before I turned 21. That's the last time. BG only uses iPhone for MCOC. His regular phone is a Nokia brick that only has Snake on it. Dude. Of course. I actually never had one of those phones. So I went from like the free phones they would give you. Like I don't even know if it had a brand. It was just like Verizon, you know? I've always had Verizon. And yeah, I just had like the most basic. Like we always went like as a, you know, we're always on like a family plan. And we always just like went all together because those places are nightmares. And like they won't deal with you unless you're like a certain status on the plan or something like that. And it was always offered like, hey, you want to try out this new sweet phone? So he's like, well, no, can you just give me the cheapest one possible that has texting features? Thanks. And then eventually I tried, it was like I think it was like one of the first Samsung ones, and I tried it and I thought it sucked, so I actually returned it after like 2 days. Had to pay some restocking fee or some BS. And then finally got into the whole smartphone thing. Wow, man. What a dead term, huh? Smartphone? I feel like that's how you know you're not cool. If you call your phone a smartphone. But back then, it actually mattered. I think it was like the Samsung S3 was like my first phone that I could do something other than text. Stroke of my saber sending over 3 of them bucks with the hippo lock and load animation thing. Saying, off to bed BG, can you tuck me in? You'll probably say no anyways. Welp, off to bed sad. Bye, y'all. Dang, dude. When you put it like that, look, man, I'm sorry. We gotta stay distant, dude. Now's not the good time for tucking anyone in. If I can tuck you in with a really long stick, maybe. It's a comforting stick. Wow, this tangent lasted longer than my lingering, slowly depleting hope that he would read last. Oh my goodness. Maybe he has a medical condition where his corneas can't register the color orange and he sees nothing. Pixie Bell. What? Alright, speaking of orange, Stealth Ghost sent over 20 and it's showing up in orange. I can't see this. I tried looking back. But saying congratulations on hitting 70 mil. Thank you, dude. Crossing that 70 mil barrier. Saying keep on grinding. I've come too far to miss. We make a video as soon as the arena results are in. Keep up the good work. Going to Path 2 of the Abyss tonight or tomorrow. Okay. Nice, dude. Good luck in your Abyss run. So, I am going to make a video with the results, but it's going to be a combo results and level up video. So I need to wait until he hits the mailbox. If he doesn't hit the mailbox, well, I'm still going to make the video regardless because I have to figure out what to do next. But yeah, it'll be slightly delayed. Because I want to actually rank him up. I want to awaken him, take him up to Sig 200. All of it. He's going to be the biggest Sasquatch, the biggest 5-star Sasquatch at least, that we can possibly get. EZ sending over a buck as well, but Stealth Ghost, dude, thank you very much. Very generous, 20. Easy. We're saying, hey BG, what do you think is the best counter for freaking Nick Fury? Dude, I hate Nick Fury. He's honestly the champion I hate and I dread fighting the most. Absolutely hate it. What was I gonna say? So usually mutant champions are best for it. Omega Red's not terrible, but in the right with the right nodes, he's not the most ideal either. But yeah, Omega Red is who I use the most. Namor is also pretty good for it, since you can kind of build yourself up and then try to blow his true form up with your specials at the end and stuff. Any sort of explosive high damage output champion like that, Domino can kind of do the same thing. Build up your power through his first phase, let his power drain a little bit, and then just drop the big special bomb on him. Any champion that can really do that. But yeah, it's a lot better to use a mutant champion, typically at least. Dreamin' saying Quake is great if you can Quake. I know I never say Quake, but Quake. Well, there you go too. But yeah, he's annoying. Super annoying. Metal Bro sending over $1.50 with a banana. Metal Bro, thank you. Here we go. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. That's why he ignores his favorite people in chat. Oh man, it's not intentional, guys. It's never intentional. You guys have to realize this. There's only one of me, and my brain only moves so fast too, so I do the best I can, and that's it. But Metal Bro, thank you very much for the banana and the $1.50. BG best counter for Havoc in boss rush except Colossus. I haven't done the boss rush, so I don't know. BG, is it better to dex with your right hand or left? Whatever you're most comfortable with. I usually dex with my left personally, but I know people who dex with their right. Find what's comfortable to you. I'm his favorite, and he's not ignoring me. So we're good. Wow. Brian, do you know when Kabam would give the compensation rewards? I do not. Don't know what the rewards are going to be, nor do I know when they're coming. How dare you not read 800 people's comments at the same time? I know. Don't mention Quake, because Dreamin' is like freaking Beetlejuice. He comes out of nowhere when you say Quake 3 times. Sounds about right. I tried to give you a halfway decent cop out and you spit it back in my face. I mean, it wasn't trying to spit it back in your face. I'm just saying, I know a lot of people are frustrated because I don't read their comments, but there really is stuff that I could do, man. Even saying they're my favorite, I don't want to say, yeah, of course I ignore my favorite people, because that sucks too. There's nothing I could do about it, man. What is Arena Deathmatch? Arena Deathmatch is when you load in your champions and you get an extremely difficult matchup that you're facing. When the opponents have like double, sometimes triple or even higher PI than the champs you use. And it's winnable still, but it's just hard. So it's called a deathmatch because you're likely gonna die and you're likely gonna lose your streak. How many times have you watched Seaton's videos? Let me see. He makes about 70 videos a day times. How long has he been on YouTube? Like 4 years? I think I've watched 150 million Seaton videos. Only because I haven't seen them all. I think he's uploaded 300 million. So I've seen a good chunk, you know. This bald man is entertaining. Thank you. Usually not considering Heimdall for lane 1 Abyss. Very useful if you can spare his place. Yeah, I just can't spare it, man. The other champions are more useful to me. I need some other synergies, so. Usually, how good is Man Thing? He's okay. He's better than people give him credit for. But he's not the greatest champ in the game by any means. There are other more powerful champions out there. But he's really fun to play. He's my favorite champion just on sheer fun factor alone. Only when running like maxed out Mystic Dispersion though. Because if you run maxed out Mystic Dispersion, you can literally just spam multiple specials back to back and it's really fun. Anyone know if Old Man Logan is good? Why or why not? He's just okay. He doesn't hold up with the best of the best in the game. Other champions will get picked over Old Man Logan all the time. But if you get him on like a new account or something like that, then you could do a lot with Old Man Logan. Or let's say you pulled him as a 6-star champion, as one of your first few 6-star champions, then I'd say it's a solid pull and you could use him for questing or alliance quest and stuff. But he's not like a game-changing, game-breaking type of... it's not that good, you know. DJ can't play MCOC. I am an Android user. I have heard some Android users having a bit of a tough time. Maybe there's some server issues going on with Android users. I don't know really though. I would check the forums. Maybe send in a support ticket if there's nothing on the forums about it. I don't know. I actually don't talk to a ton of people that have Androids. A lot of... It's crazy, man. I mean, I used to have Android myself. I still do like Android over iPhone, but I switched over just because the game runs a little bit smoother on iPhone, and I feel like a bunch of people over the years have also done a similar, you know. It's crazy. This game makes us switch our phones. So I don't know too many. I don't play with a lot of people at least that have Android. I'm sure there's a lot of people in here right now that have Android, but like my alliance mates, almost all of them are on iPhone. Abathid sending over another 5. Thank you, dude. Saying 5.4 done. Oh, nice, man. You got through it. That's awesome. That didn't even take that long. Thanks, BG. Got 5-star Warlock from the Crystal. Beautiful. Saving shards for dual class, mutant slash skill. And got skill gem. Got a 5-star torch today, too. Nice, dude. Some great pulls. Good stuff. That is awesome. Dude, thank you very much for the 5 as well. Congrats. Old Man Logan's moved to the retirement home portion of my roster. Yeah, something like that. He's decently fun to play with too. I have a rank 4 awakened one, but don't use him much. Who should I rank up? 6-star Spidey enhanced or 6-star Dormammu? Wait, what? 6-star Spidey enhanced? What is Spidey enhanced? Because we're not talking about Stark enhanced Spidey, right? Are we talking stealth Spidey? I'm not sure which Spidey. If we're talking stealth Spidey, then stealth Spidey's probably more useful to... Oh, wait. Okay. Actually, I see a little bit of a disconnect here because we're talking to rank 5. So there is no 6-star to rank 5 period. So maybe we're talking 5 stars to rank 5. And if that's the case, then Stark Spidey over Dormammu, I would recommend. Unless you have a specific reason to go with Dormammu. Happy birthday to me, Eric. Happy birthday, man. That's right. You were saying it was your birthday. Happy birthday, dude. Hope you have a great birthday, man. And I almost wish I could run my 5 stars one more time outside of early in the morning, you know? Just looking at my score, kind of thinking about where I would end up if I don't refresh. Like I said, under normal circumstances, I'd be very happy with it, but there is so much riding on it. Do I throw away some units? Watch the cutoff not even be 70 million. Watch it be low 60s or something like that. Low mid 60s. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, fun synergy for 6-star Dorm is with my new sorcerer. His damage isn't half bad. What is that synergy? I don't remember that one off the top of my head. Let's go check out Aunt May. Sorcerer, eh? Let's see here. Okay, Dormammu. All effects that power drain the opponent also deal a burst of energy damage for 15% of Dormammu's attack. Okay, I see. And he has a bunch of them. Since his mediums. Plus, like, the special 2 is multi-hit, right? So with the multi-hit on the special 2, it's a decent little boost. Still definitely not enough to make him hit like a truck or anything, but a decent boost. You have to push though, no choice. Yeah, kind of. Usually, would you rank 3 Omega Red, Colossus, Namor, or Domino? All could be awakened. I prefer Omega Red between all those. I am not a big Domino fan. I think she's an amazing defender. I think she has some use offensively, but for offensive use, I put Omega Red, Colossus, and Namor above Domino. So I'd immediately take her off the list. Personal preference, though. Some people really like Domino, but my personal preference. Anyway, and yeah, I just think Omega Red is the most useful offensive champion on that list, and who I would pick. He needs a decent number of Sig Stones to be like max effectiveness. Whereas if you don't have a lot of Sig Stones, then Colossus you might find more use out of. Without suicides, you might just find more use out of Colossus as well. Forgot to mention that it is kind of a mastery dependent choice. If you don't like to run suicides ever, then you'll probably have a much better time using Colossus. But if you like the suicides, Omega is where it's at. Swaggy Spoadster. Ooh, first level variant 1, 100%. Nice, man. Gonna be the longest for sure. On the bright side, looks like I might complete my goal of 100% all 4 variants before variant 5. Nice, dude. Get it, man. Not sure if I should max out my 4-star Corvus or not, since I'm growing my 5-star roster. It's a tough place to find yourself in. There's no perfect answer on that one. 4 stars can still hold value for quite a while, but yeah, at some point it is a good idea to move on from the 4 stars and just focus on the 5s. I don't know how much I can really help you in that decision without knowing exactly what your roster looks like, where you're at in the game, all that good stuff, masteries you like to run. But Corvus is such a strong champion that, you know, even a 4-star can hold value for a while. If you run suicides, could use him in Alliance Quest, depending on the map that you do. He could still be great for that. Yeah. Remember when you used to do 4-star openings? Hey, I still do 4-star openings when I need ISO. But yeah, man. Dude, for a while, 4-star openings were more hype than 5-star openings. Even after I had some 5 stars, just because, honestly, there weren't that many good 5 stars in the pool. And I wasn't really using 5-star champions, so, dude, 4-star openings, like, I was way more excited for them. It wasn't until, you know, wasn't until I started getting some good 5 stars, they updated the 5-star pool. Actually, 5 stars weren't that exciting to me until I started opening like the featured ones. Going for champs like Gwenpool, that's when they got exciting. Because they really did kind of, like, a lot of the pool kind of sucked. It was rough, man. You had Star-Lord, which was good. But other than that, man, like, I don't know. Magic was in there early, but it was her pre-buff Magic. Colossus, I believe, was in there early as well. But again, I mean, this was long before Colossus rework, so. A lot of duds. Your best bet was, like, if you didn't pull Star-Lord, you were psyched to get champions like Storm. I don't even know who else. Isn't Star-Lord your oldest non-awakened 5-star? That's correct. It was the second ever 5-star that I pulled and still unawakened to this day. BG, what's your score? A little over 70. Almost 70.1. Or I'm sorry, almost 71. Does Hyperion need to be awakened? He doesn't need to be awakened, but you definitely feel the difference between unawakened and awakened. But yeah, you can still play him unawakened. He has all of his same abilities. It's just that his buffs last longer when he's awakened. Which, of course, he is a buff-dependent champion, so... Again, you notice it, but... honestly, it'd be more difficult, but I feel like I can do a lot with an unawakened Hyperion still. Like, if I got Hyperion on my McFabio account, which I wouldn't want because I already play him so much on my main account here, but if that was who I ended up with, I could have done a lot with even an unawakened type. Could have got really far. I might mess up your name, just fair warning ahead of time. Dark Enkt? Or is it Enched? I don't think it's Enched. I think it's the kt sound, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll just say Dark so I stop messing up your name. Sorry, man. I sent over 2 BGNs. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, first rank 5 5-star tip Sig 130 Aegon or Sig 20 Cap Marvel movie. Okay, man, so you've got some good champions, Aegon and Cap Marvel. I would probably lean more towards Cap Marvel for your first. Aegon will be there. Aegon, like, it's great they have Aegon. Aegon will be there for when you're ready to take on Labyrinth and the Abyss and all that. But in shorter questing content and stuff, you're gonna have a better time playing that Cap Marvel, more than likely. Your first rank 5 champion, you're gonna be playing that champion way more than any other champion until you get more ranked up, until you get more champions at that same level, same rank, right? And if you have to sit there and ramp up for every little thing every time you want to just play the game, I feel like most people would not have a good time doing that. It's fine ramping up every once in a while, you know? He's not only useful in Labyrinth and the Abyss. Aegon can also be useful in regular quests, but if you used him everywhere, oof, I feel like that would get old fast. And Cap Marvel's a great champion. Cap Marvel, arguably just a better champion anyway when it comes to shorter quests. Especially if you have a Nick Fury. So yeah, I just recommend Cap Marvel just in general though over Aegon for your first, and then go back and rank up Aegon some other time. Whether Aegon is your second, third, fourth, maybe you rank up a few champions before ranking them up, even depending on what your goals are. And it's also fine to have him as your second, but I'd go Cap Marvel. Thank you very much for the 2 though, man. Definitely appreciate it. Yo, grind more BG. Wally, I'm on it. Wonder who you awaken first, Star-Lord or Blade? I wonder if I'll awaken either of them. That is interesting though. I mean, it is kind of crazy to think. Like I kind of want to, I'm too lazy for this. This would take a lot of work, but I'm kind of curious how many 5-star crystals I've opened up since that second 5-star. It'd be so hard to figure out. You can get a decent estimate just by searching my channel for 5-star openings, but I mean, I've also opened up some 5-star crystals just here and there, and you know, if they weren't anything special, I didn't even upload them in a separate video. If it happened while streaming. Dungeon crystals would, well, you know, I guess they wouldn't be factored in because, well, if they did have Star-Lord in it, I guess it would count, but typically wouldn't count that. It's pretty crazy. Star-Lord did come through the arena, and I had my opportunity to awaken him then, but it just wasn't a good time for me to grind. I definitely thought about it, but I didn't think I'd really need him awakened, and yeah, it just wasn't good timing, so. Easy, sending over $1, CERN. Okay, better map 5 AQ team, Nick Fury, Cap Marvel, and Hype, or Warlock, Claire, and Corvus. Warlock and Claire not awakened, everyone else is. Probably the team that has Corvus, just because it's Corvus. I don't know. Try them both out, man. I would definitely try them both out. I don't have a Cap Marvel, so I can't really speak to how good Cap Marvel is for it. Obviously, she's good, but how good, I don't know. But I would think that the second team you mentioned is better. Not just because of Corvus. I mean, Corvus is the star of the show for something like Alliance Quest, but not just because of that. I feel like you have more utility overall in that team. And if something happens where you need to take a bleed path, you know, you'd have a rough time with the other set of champions, whereas you can totally cover it with your second team there in multiple ways. Probably better at handling mini bosses. I'm not entirely sure there. But overall, I do like the sound of the Corvus team better. But yeah, man, try them both out. Especially, it can be especially good to experiment on the earlier days of AQ. I actually think day 2 of AQ is the best day to experiment. Day 1, kind of getting back into the swing of things, readjusting yourself to the fights you're taking in AQ. And then day 2, you're taking those same fights, but now you can choose different champs or something. But yeah. Easy, thank you for the buck. Speed Up D sent it over to saying, drum roll please. We don't know what Speed Up D is gonna say. It's totally probably totally different than any other message Speed Up D has ever sent. I don't know if you guys can hear this drum roll even. I love you. Speed Up D. Thank you very much, Matt. Oh man. Dude, it's like a I Am Groot situation, except with love, and it's beautiful. Thank you very much, as always, for the love, for the support. Anthony, Cholera. I don't know if I said your name right. I might have messed it up, but Anthony, thank you for the 2. Saying, is Longshot worthy of being my second 5-star rank 4? Ooh, Longshot's interesting. I'm gonna try to give you a little bit of the brief summarized version of how I feel about Longshot, but I did make a pretty detailed Longshot video if you're curious more. Just search my channel for that. But the brief kind of version of how I feel about Longshot is I think he's great when the opponents have buffs. Probably the most explosive damage when the opponent has lots of buffs that you can take advantage of, and he is a monster in those situations. For the average situation, he's just okay. He feels average. Feels very average, you know? So I don't, when it comes to your second rank 4, I don't know if specializing in that way is the best idea. But if you don't have any other champion that you're interested in currently, then he's not a bad champion to, you know, to toss those rank up resources into right now, and you certainly will get some use out of him. And in the long run, you'll probably use him a bunch over time and things like that. So he's not a bad option. It's just I don't know what other options you have. And it's possible that ranking up a champion that is a little bit more of kind of a jack of all trades, get you through just, you know, the average fights that you come across. It might be better to go with a champ like that for one of your earlier rank ups, one of your earlier rank 4s. So I hope that helps, man. It's a little bit tricky with Longshot because he is a good champ. It's just he's slightly situational, good champ kind of thing. So, but dude, thank you very much for the 2. I love him too. I hope you do, since we're married. Mr. Cookies, what's up, dude? Damn 70 mil. How much you going for? I don't really have an end goal target. I'm just gonna try to put in as many rounds as I possibly can. I can only run my 5 stars one more time after this. Same for the 6 stars. That'll be early in the morning, right before the arena's over, and then just run my 4 stars a bunch. I'm having this internal struggle right now whether or not I should refresh champions at all. If it wasn't for having all these resources kind of ready to go to do the Abyss run, I 100% would not refresh anymore. But I have all this stuff, so is it really worth risking it? I don't know. Brian, what will you do if you don't get Sasquatch? Can you give us an example of your facial expressions? Probably something like this. I would actually just be dead. There would be no facial expression. Do I have Twitter open? Did I accidentally just open that, or has it been open for a while? Did I click that open? Oh man, now I legit don't know. Oh no, I don't think I had it open. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I'd be dead. That's it. Nice knowing you guys. Nick at Night sent it over too. Nick at Night, thank you, man. Saying rank 2, 6-star Gulk awakened, 6-star Saber unawakened, 6-star Hulkbuster unawakened. Oof, got some rank 2 options here, eh? Well, I don't know if you've already done variant 2 and variant 3. If not, then Hulkbuster is going to be my answer for sure. If you have already done that content, kind of hard to say. I don't normally recommend ranking up Sabretooth unless you're in one of two situations. One, you're like me and you're gonna get this Sasquatch synergy and use Sabretooth for something like the Abyss. Or two, you use Omega Red all the time and you just have Sabretooth as part of the team anyway, so it's good to have synergy champions ranked up. I call Sabretooth a synergy champion, even though he's not completely a synergy champion. I've used him in questing a bunch. Anytime I need that cold snap immunity, and need to preserve my Omega Red's health, things like that, he certainly comes in handy in those situations. But yeah, I normally don't recommend ranking him up. Usually rank 1 is good enough. And then when it comes to Gulk's a great champion to have ranked up, but he's so situational that I would probably only invest in Gulk if you find yourself in that situation where you have a reason to use Gulk. I sometimes use Gulk a bunch, and I'll use him for several quests all kind of in a row, and then I'll go months without playing that champion at all, without even thinking about him. I know there's some paths in Alliance Quest that Gulk is great for. If that's your situation, go with him. If you still need to do like variant 1, Gulk is amazing for variant 1. Certain quests in Act 6 he's really good for. He's actually not that bad for variant 2 either. He's an XL champion. It's just usually there's stronger options for that. But if you still need that, could be something to sway your decision. It's hard to say without knowing the full picture though, man. I feel like Gulk is probably like the best long-term play if you're just ranking up a champion and have no real reason to rank up a champ other than you just feel like it. Because I feel like Gulk is always going to have that use. But if you actually have something you're looking to target, these champs are all so different. You really need to rank towards what you're towards the content that you're looking to complete. I don't know how much use. I think it might still be too early to say how useful Hulkbuster is outside of like completing those variants and stuff. He could be really good for things, but that's kind of my impression of him, is that he's amazing for knocking out those variants, great stepping stone champion, but I don't know how much beyond that. Yeah, man, I'm not sure if that helped. I have a long-winded answer to say depends on what you need, but I at least try to elaborate a little bit. But it really is that depends on what you need. Randomized sent it over too as well, saying, can we oil your head after you finish the Abyss? Similar to like a dumping Gatorade on my head type of thing, but just with oil. I feel like that's gonna damage some equipment around me, and I'm gonna say no. I was gonna go along with the joke and say yeah, but Laura's in here and she will legit do it. If I said yes, she'd be in here with some oil. She's already looking to do that just for fun. Trying to get my head as shiny as humanly possible. So no. Oil request denied. Lakers bodyguard sending over a buck. And last two. Okay. Or is this a competition? Because you might fall short. Whoa. I'm watching you on my plasma TV, and if I put you on my, or if I put on my 3D glasses, surprisingly, I can see the roots of the rays that your bald head beams. Wow. Oh man. And the second one there, that was about love. Oh man. I have half gallon of oil. Yeah, see, this is why we can't joke like that. Can't joke like that. Have you seen Hulkbuster heals from suicides now? I did. Legacy told me about that, and that certainly ups his value. That definitely ups his value. I haven't got a chance to play him since realizing that. Anytime a champion can heal from suicides, that's a huge deal. So I don't want to totally count Hulkbuster out. I sometimes feel like I'm too harsh on Hulkbuster. So I don't know, but the only thing that I know right now is that he is good for those variants. I can't really say too much beyond that until I see other people actually using him. So Dark sending over another 2 saying thank you. Now I got rank 5 Cap Marvel and rank 2 6-star Domino. Oh, so you did have another champion at that level. Okay, well that's still a good move. That's definitely still a good move. Like I said, that Aegon, he's not going anywhere, and you could rank him up later. I think going Cap Marvel's a better way. Thank you for another 2. Easy send another 2 as well, saying for the oil fund. Really? Yeah. Easy, thank you, man. The oil fund. Good God. Enzo, what's up, dude? Good morning, BG. Right with you in arena. Let's do this, man. Should finish at 82 mil. Let's get him. Enzo, let's do this, man. Let's bag us Sasquatch. Picked Necromancer as my class for first character. No seasonal, just normal campaign play. Want to relive it and greatly enjoy it on the Switch. Nice, dude. I wasn't playing Diablo 3 when the Necromancer came out, so I actually don't know anything about the Necro. But that's cool. That's cool. I definitely enjoyed that character in Diablo 2 from time to time. Yeah, he has super risky playstyle and his prestige sucks. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too concerned about prestige, unless we're talking 6 stars, of course, but I've got an interesting video coming out that mentions prestige, at least. Ravi sent it over to Ravi. Thank you very much. Saying BG 6-star rank 3 Sim or Claire, both duped. Only Abyss exploration left. Ooh. Man. So I don't know enough about Abyss to tell you like if one of those is going to be better. I mean, I always hear that Sim Supreme is better than Claire for the Abyss, but I don't think you should base your rank up decision when you only have one path left, a rank 3 like this, on that. I don't think that's what you were asking. I mean, maybe you were, but I don't think that's what you were asking. Just kind of including that in my answer here. I would lean towards Claire between those two. I actually really dig both champions. I like both of those champions, but Claire just seems to be the champion that is useful in way more situations than Sim Supreme. And Sim Supreme, I think for the times that you need to use him, rank 2 will be enough. Whereas Claire is the type of champion that you're probably going to turn to and actually use all the time. And to have that extra damage output, to have that extra health pool that you can refill because you're gaining extra health on all of your abilities now. Well, maybe not all of your abilities, but you know what I mean. Your life steal's stronger as well, right? To match with your stats and all that. I feel like Claire is who I would pick. Everyone's a little bit different. We actually had a little bit of a Claire debate in my Alliance chat earlier. And I don't know if everyone would pick Claire. There were certainly some people that, although I think everyone said they pretty much like Claire, but just in varying amounts. And some would probably pick Sim Supreme over Claire, but yeah, personally for me, I'd go Claire. I'd go Claire. I use her regardless of mastery setup too, like with or without suicides. I also do run Mystic Dispersion a lot these days, and that probably helps things, but honestly that would help either champion, so. But that versatility is just so strong. I'm hoping the new Magnetos have good prestige. Those characters better be good, or I'm gonna storm Kabam myself. I can't imagine them not being good. I mean, they've been teased for so long, but you don't really know. You never know until they come out. Last? Dot question mark? What is this? We don't need to pour oil on you. We need to dunk your head first in the oil like SpongeBob in the Fry Cook Olympics. Wow. That's what you want to do with my head? What is my... how do you guys see my head? Because to me, it's part of my body. It's very important to me. It houses my brain. All right? It's not just some plaything for you guys, all right? Damage took a special 3 in full combo from encroaching stun from hype, but he forgot I'm King Groot and don't care. Hell yeah, dude, that's the spirit. Speaking of King Groot, I gotta go move an Alliance quest. Let me go do that right now, actually. I don't even know if I'm gonna use King Groot, but I've been using him all day. But at this point, I don't need the sustainability so much. I just need to finish off these fights. He's looking a little low only because I just fought Electro on this node. All right. Otherwise, he was healthy before. We must baptize him in Greece to become a true gamer. I mean, if it's gonna kind of ascend me to the next level of gaming, then, well, okay. That can gain extra power without Mystic Dispersion. That's true. Sim is much more of a specific situational champ. Yeah, absolutely. She covers more ground and is better in more situations. I agree with that. Definitely agree. Alright, we gotta wait out this timer so I can get some armor ups. Oh, never mind. Timer's up. Give me my armor ups. I bring Colossus just for this Mephisto, by the way. I used him in other fights too, because, I mean, if I got him, why not? But this Mephisto is brutal with the other champs I bring, being King Groot and Man-Thing. King Groot will never gain any buff against Mephisto. Which means he's gonna hit for next to nothing. Not to mention Mephisto's immune to poison, so even your special 2 is a joke. And then Man-Thing, of course, a lot of his damage comes from poison as well, so his damage ends up being kind of a joke. And neither of those champions are immune or resistant to Incinerate, so if the fight goes too long, they just kind of get eaten alive. I would have popped the special 2 this fight, but it was just kind of bad timing, so I just didn't. Figured I'd save the recoil damage. Whatever. My other 2 champs were dead. Neither even finished one fight. Oh my god. No! Oh god, I got pushed back. Ah. Oh man, that was almost a foolish play on my part. Brian almost had an out for getting his head oiled, but he ignored it, so now he has no choice and no control. What? What are you talking about? What? What is your other messages? And the process of oiling your head includes oil my hands and knowing the 3-star Stark Spidey cutoff. All right, it's 70. Get out of here with that oil nonsense. All right, now I could use Man-Thing. Woo! Man-Thing sucked with today's global. I brought him and quit out. F that. Wow, dude. He's not that bad. He's not great for acid wash, man. I mean, you just bait heavy attacks. This global's so easy. Dude, this global is a total joke. You just have to bait heavy attacks for 1 fight, and then you're good for the next, what is it, 2 fights or something like that? I'm sure it's not a joke depending on the champions you're using, but... Oh, man. Feels so easy for these champs, at least. All right, I need to get a big L2 going. Save up for that. I need to do a heavy attack here. No! Too much power. I thought I was just below the limit. Son of a... I like doing the L2s to finish off Hela, because then you don't have to wait out her invulnerability. After the nerfs, the only hard part of the epics is the bonus stats, basically. I have an easier time with these epics modifiers than I did the other modifiers. Pete, what's up, dude? J Divine, roses are red, violets are blue. Achoo, I sneezed. Brian, will you please read my last comment, even though I do not have a last? What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Even though you told me you didn't have a last, I double checked it just to make sure. All right, let's get some King Groot action though. We used all these champs. Use another. Oh, dude, I was totally playing that wrong, by the way. I forgot that was my first fight using Man-Thing, and I was just parrying like crazy. My parry timer was probably super low. But now, well, that doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to teach you guys a little something about King Groot. This is a good fight for it since Ms. Marvel is poison immune. If you want to heal with King Groot, your special 3 will give you that extra healing, but you want to wait until you have a Fury active, because it will extend your healing by 50%. Extends the duration of it by 50%. So you actually gain a solid amount of health back. I'm at 43% right now. And got up to 61%. It's pretty good. With the Furies and all that, we're getting through this fight fine enough. I wish my King Groot was higher Sig level, but it's pretty good as is, so it's fine. Drop a little barf on ya. I'm done. Ooh. All right. Oh, and FaZe already took out the mini or whatever you want to call it, so truly are done. Should I fight this Doom with 13 links? Let's see what we have here. Champion boost, resistor, one eye open, another champion boost, colorbind, strength in numbers, Alright, I'm good there. I have all 3 different class types. Cosmic Ascendancy. Go King Groot. We've got Foresight. Oh, speaking of these nodes, though, with Counter-Strike, some of them might be really tough. We haven't seen Counter-Strike with these new modifiers yet. Alright, Parry Curse. ISO Infused. Another champion boost. More health. Heavy Hitter. Buff Toggle Unstoppable. Hazareth. Am I even saying that right? Vengeance. The Rage. Another champion boost. Pleasure to Burn. Champion boost. Do you bleed? Limber. Champion boost. Minor Aspect of Nightmares. Man-Thing can probably handle this fight. Let's do it. I went for the opening. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's get him to that L1. Oh, we got the Unstoppable coming up. Intercept action. Okay. So far so good. Oh god, the shock from the... Oh, I forgot about that. No! No, dude! Come on! Ah! You guys didn't see this. You guys didn't... what happened? My game... Oh, no, wrong thing. Son of a... Game crashed, dude. It's, That's what happened. The servers. I blame the servers. Look at the score. I got 274. Alright, fine. I'm out of here. Rank 3 Cap Marvel or King Groot? I mean, Cap Marvel. King Groot's cool, but let's be real here. It's Cap Marvel. Alright, anyway. Let's get back to the arena. I forgot, I'm doing a big grind here. What the hell am I doing? Goofing around, fighting some stupid Doom. 5 stars are up. So dumb. Thanks for that heavy attack, Venom. Try to get your butt back in arena. I know. Go BG, believe in your arena grinding skills. Love you, boo. Make you the Irish kangaroo. Thank you, man. Shame those servers went down. Was keen to watch that. Yeah, I had the solo. You guys ever have this happen? You solo a fight, like I clearly just did, and at the end you just disconnect. It's not, you know, it wasn't my fault. It's just I blame the game. Cloud of Contempt sending over $1. Cloud of Contempt, thank you very much. Where are you at? Where's your last one? Oh, here we go. Wait. Did I read this one already? Hold on. Sim is great for Abyss Cosmics at rank 4/rank 5 or rank 1/rank 2. He just doesn't need the extra rank. Also Prestige. Aha, okay. I think that was the last one at least. Continuing the Claire versus Sim discussion. Also the pre-rip. Yeah, I totally agree though. Like I said, I would personally choose Claire. I don't think I would have to think about it much between those two. Oh good, I thought I did help on all these champs. Brian, you think I can run through Boss Rush with Ghost only? Pete, I think you can do anything you put your mind to. And don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Also, you're a ghost god, so yeah. You didn't upload the Ghost versus Doom thing yet, right? That fight was so cool, man. The one I watched, at least. I know there's multiple. But the one I watched, that was cool. ABG, good luck with the grind. Have Omega and Sunspot rank 1 unawakened. I have a gem. Which one should I go with? Alright, well, here's the thing. I don't think Sunspot needs to be awakened. It's a nice bonus, but is unnecessary. Omega Red, on the other hand, pretty much needs that awakening. It's kind of a big deal in like technically you could play Omega Unawakened too, but more limited. So yeah, I'd recommend giving Omega Red the gem if you decide to rank up Omega. I'll explain. He also needs Sig Stones, and he's also a little bit dependent on the Suicide Masteries. Not fully dependent. You can play him without those, and it'll still do great in any situation where you can get a bleed on yourself, or just need poison immunity, or need to prevent reflective damage, like against Electro or something. He's still good in all those situations without Suicides. That said, if you're not running Suicides, you would probably have a better time with Sunspot. I feel like you get through the fights much faster. It's very sustainable as long as you're good at parrying. And yeah, strong champion. But if you run Suicides, if you have some Sig Stones to toss Omega Red's way, then I feel like that would be the better option. So I hope that helps. They're both good champs, but of course it always depends. Dragon sent it over too. Dragon saying, popping in real quick to say go, 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 go. Dragon, thank you very much. Appreciate the 2. You know how I feel on this grind right now. You know exactly how I feel. With only 10 hours left. Trying to do everything I can to muster up some last minute points here. Yeah, but yeah, thank you very much. Pete doesn't upload, he just makes thumbnails. I'm not even sure what discussion's happening. I just happen to see that comment randomly. What's I gonna say? Dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, this grind is starting to get to me. Anyway, Sidoni, what's up? Morning, score looking good, BG. Thank you, dude. Hey, what do you think? Who should I rank up, Stealth Spidey or Guillotine 2099? Well, they are quite different champions. I think for the average situation, I'd personally much rather have a Guillotine 2099. I'm slightly biased against Stealth Spidey. I hate to say it, but I find the dude annoying to play with. He is good in the right situation. He's got slow, which I believe he's the only skill champion that has slow. Might be mistaken on that. I can't think of another one off the top of my head, at least. And because of that, I mean, it's a pretty great asset to have. But yeah, Guillotine just brings a lot to the table, and I think she's the better overall champion between the two. So if you have a specific use case for Stealth Spidey, then go Stealth Spidey, but otherwise I recommend Guillotine. What do you think about making a daily quest for ISO? I think I'm in a daily quest for ISO right now. I'm in the arena. You get a lot of ISO from the arena along with other things. I think, I don't know, I almost feel like it'd be detrimental to add a daily quest for ISO unless it was really good. Like if they added one for the sigil that was on par with like the gold quest that you get for defeating Gold Pool, then okay, fair enough. I think that'd be good. But if it was just like a regular quest to get ISO, I feel like people would do that quest, but it's probably better if you just do a quest that actually gives you crystals, because that's where you get the most ISO from, is doing quests that give you crystals, or playing the arena, which also gives you crystals, or spending money and popping calves and, you know, going that route. Either way, it all ends in you opening up crystals to get ISO. If you take that crystal part out of the equation, and now you're spending energy and time in a quest where you're just getting ISO, you're not potentially getting new champions and sticking them up and all that stuff. I feel like it's kind of detrimental in that regard. So yeah, I think maybe not a bad idea if they want to add it for the sigil, or just straight up give, doesn't even need to be in a quest, just if you have the summoner sigil, here, take some ISO. But yeah, for normal players, I don't really like the idea of it so much. Easy sending over a buck. Saying BG Alliance mate wants to know whether to take up Awakened Sunspot or Unawakened Havoc. They're working on getting Cav. I mean, I value Sunspot more than I value Havoc for average situations. Honestly, I don't know how much either well, I was about to say I'm not sure how much either champion's really going to help, thinking about the bosses of the Cav difficulty, lots of them being robots, or needing a bleed immune for the crossbones and stuff like that. But I sometimes, I guess, overlook the rest of the quest, and those quests are tough. And yeah, I think Sunspot would be the better champion to be like the workhorse champion to get you to the boss, and then you need to come in with other options. But yeah, I would say Sunspot. I'd say Sunspot for something like that. I think Havoc is good, by the way. I don't mean to totally dump on Havoc. He's not a bad champion. It's just I think Sunspot is better for the average situation. Hope that helps. Tell your alliance mate good luck. Sidonian sending over £2 saying, did you see my tweeters earlier about Abyss? I did see that, man. It's a bummer, dude. You said you accidentally quit out and trying to get support to put you back in because you were like halfway through it. That's just a crummy situation, man. Sorry to hear that they're unable to do it or won't do it. Or I didn't read the full thing. I kind of just skimmed it because I had to get back to the grind. But yeah, I got the gist of it at least. Sucks, man. Definitely sorry to hear it. Do you revive grind in 4.1.6? Gotten a good amount from there. No, I don't really grind revives at all. I did do like a full scan of all the quests just to see if there were any easy grabs, and I definitely got I want to say maybe maybe 10 or so from combination of story quest and I mean, I didn't check all the event quests, but like the monthly event quest as I was going through it, just picking some up. I want to say I got about 10, maybe 12, something like that. The revives that I got, they're mostly just from trying to extend the cap by not claiming the rewards right away. What's it called? Marvel Insider, I got 5 from that. Mostly the poutine from the bonus kind of event thing going on. So like I don't think it's necessarily bad to farm revives and stuff, but I personally rather play arena because technically, you know, the way I look at it is everything has a value attached to it, right? So those revives, they have a unit value, and just doing anything that I can to get that like same unit value. So of course you get units just straight up from the arena, but you also get so much more from the arena that I feel like it's more beneficial for me personally to not farm revives and just play arena with that time, because it's time consuming. It's definitely time consuming. Especially to cover like map 7 donations and to try to save loyalty and battle chips from like just donating with gold. Right now my breakdown for donations is I'm not donating any battle chips. I donate mostly with gold. I'm trying to find like a good sweet spot. I'm still feeling it out, but I'm donating mostly with gold, and then anywhere from like 20 to 50 tickets a week of loyalty, and you know, the rest of the 150 tickets I need through gold. But eventually I'd like to get that to just gold if possible. Not to mention the ISO that I get from the arena and the crystals and all that other good stuff. Completing the events. And it actually takes less focus for me too, so yeah. ABG, I want to be your friend. What's the procedure to be my friend? Anyway, great arena so far. Are you talking about like in-game friend? There is no procedure. I have that disabled. But I mean, we could be friends. The procedure is just like anything in real life. I don't know. We just talk and be friends. It just exists. ABG, should I rank up my 5-star Unawakened Omega Red for the 6.1.5 Crossbones? Yeah. Even Unawakened Omega Red can do that fight. I had an alliance mate that did exactly that. They got a rank up gem from the variants, used it on Omega Red, and Unawakened got through that fight. So even Unawakened, good option. It's going to be a little bit of a longer fight, and that might suck because, you know, that Crossbones, he's got a lot of attack and everything, and eventually you get chipped down. But okay, here's what you need to know. Actually, this is important. You need 1 point in Coagulate. Make sure you have willpower, max preferably, but doesn't technically have to be. But it will help to have it maxed, and 1 point in Coagulate. If you don't have that point in Coagulate, you're most likely not going to get through it. Nick's helpful just in raw damage, plus 10% damage buff for heroes. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Talking about just for general purpose stuff. I mean, Nick is great. Yeah, the 10% attack is more useful for some champions than others. If they don't already have some attack modifier, it's really nice. That 10% is pretty good. But for example, like I'm bringing Sabretooth into the Abyss, and I know for future runs I'm going to be bringing Nick. But for this run, 10% extra base attack for Sabretooth is going to be unnoticeable completely. Tweet. Sure. What do we got? I feel like a child asking for candy in the supermarket and my mama says no. What do you mean? Are you not able to go up there? Do you have to take this portal? Is that what's going on? I don't remember. I know this is 5.4, right? I don't remember which quest and how exactly they work, but are you not? Oh, I mean, I guess you have to, because this isn't showing up as like a green dot to click on. So dang, dude. I guess yeah, I understand now. Rip. Rip, man. Saberman isn't ever a hero, though. Fair. Just an example, though. ABG, whom to awaken? 5-star Nick Fury or 5-star Cap Infinity War? Just became uncollected, planning to complete and explore Act 5. Between the two, Nick Fury is probably going to be the way to go when it comes to Act 5. I'm trying to think if there's any reason. I mean, there's definitely some situations where it'd be nice to have Cap awaken for Act 5, but I don't think it's too important. Most of the fights you'll just be fine using him unawakened. So yeah, I'd recommend Nick Fury. If it was later in the game, if we're talking about like deep Act 6 stuff, you'd have to think about it a little bit more, but I think Nick Fury is the way to go. All right, leave for camping in 4 hours. Oh, dude. Get some rest. Enjoy your camping trip. Thoughts on Magneto? I mean, right now he's garbage, but he's getting reworked soon. We should have more info on that soon, so we shall see. You know, I'm looking towards getting uncollected and just pulled a 5-star Medusa. Is she any good? Ooh, I'm out of 5 stars. Okay, so yeah, Medusa's great. The one kind of not so great thing about her is she gains a lot of her attack through her awakened ability. You can still use her unawakened. I don't know if you have an awakening gem or anything like that, but she does gain a lot of attack through awakened ability. But yeah, no, she's a great champ. I still use her all the time. So definitely. All right. On that note, guys, I'm out of my 5-star champions. It's a little bit on the late side. Wanted to at least finish those up, but I think it's time to end the stream. I've got a little bit under 10 hours to go in the grind. Let me check in on the score one last time. I think I'm right around probably 7.2 or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, a little over 7.2. Okay. So I'm telling you, man, I think I got this in the bag, but I've said that before. I've said that before and ended up out of the top 150. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna think about refreshing some more. I probably will, but I don't know, man. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that I'll hit 80 million without refreshing, and I don't see a world in which Sasquatch goes for 80 mil. I just don't, man. I don't know what he's gonna go for. I could see anything from like low 60s to mid 70s or something like that. I really don't see him going over 80. But I'll probably do some safety refreshing. Units? No, I thought that was units. This guy's a lot of hype. Might as well be safe. Feel like you'd spend way more on lost revives than you would refreshing. Yeah, but what if I could just have the best of both worlds? Not refresh, get the champion, and save those units for future runs. Dragon, I will almost for sure break 80 million unless I pass out and miss out on the last rounds. Then yeah, because I can get around 6 mil just out of my 5 and 6 stars, a little bit over 6 mil. So yeah, that alone brings me super close to 80. All right, anyway, randomized sent it over to saying good night big fella, good luck, and also oil that big head. Thank you, man. Definitely appreciate the support from everybody. Thank you, everybody. There'll be more units to grind. Don't be greedy. Yeah. I probably will. Probably will. Don't worry, guys. Damn it. All right. I think I'm cursed. Each time I ask the same question, Dingus misses it. All right. What is this question? What is this question that I keep missing? Hunter. And you know what? Just for you, big head mode. Where are you at? Are you planning on doing boss rush for one last try at Aegon before Abyss? No. I even have a 5-star crystal to pop open right now, and I'm not opening it. At this point, I'm committed, dude. Even if I got Aegon, I want to do this one run with Sabretooth and Sasquatch and everything. So But okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm out of here, guys. The shine. Oh, man. I wish I was good at, like, adding effects or something. I would have, like, a little like, twinkle on my head. I'm sure it's possible, right? With all, like, the face detection stuff. But yeah, all right, so this is the last stream for the grind. I'm not streaming in the morning. I will, I'll make a video after the results come in. If I get Sasquatch, I'm going to wait until I actually get him in the mail and rank him up and stuff like that. Because he's going straight to rank 5, Awakened, Sig 200, all that. And, then the Abyss. Stealth Ghost, thank you very much for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you to everyone else that sent over a little something, and just thank you everyone else for hanging out during the grind. Makes it a lot easier streaming a bunch of the grind, you know. So, but yeah, wish me luck, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.